Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Ileana here, and if you're already part of this wonderful family, thank you so much for continuing to watch and to support. In today's video, we are going to be doing another foundation review because I just feel like in the year of 2020, January, everybody is just like throwing out makeup left and right. I can't even keep up. So we're going to be doing another foundation review, and today we're going to be focusing on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, the Dewy foundation. So we're going to talk all about that foundation in just a second, but before we get into the video, as always, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time that I upload. Make sure that we give this video a big thumbs up, and without further ado, let's jump into another foundation review. Hold up. Okay, so today's video, we're going to be talking all about the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Now, this is the dewy version of the Photo Focus that came out a while ago. I hadn't really tried it, and I tried it more towards the end of last year, actually, and I absolutely fell in love with the foundation. I loved the coverage of it. I loved everything about the foundation. It just made my skin look really, really nice, and it wasn't like something that was so cakey on my face, but I had a good, decent amount of coverage. Now, the thing is, the number one thing that everybody complained about with that foundation was the smell, of course. Everybody was complaining about the smell because everybody just like did not want to deal with that horrid paint smell. Now, for me, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, obviously I could smell it when I applied it onto my face at the beginning, and then over time I kind of just like got over it because it like diminished throughout the day, and even like 5 minutes, or by the time that I was done with the rest of my face makeup, I didn't really have much of a problem with it. So you guys already know that I do have dry skin, so when I saw that they came out with a dewy foundation in the Photo Focus, I was like, dream come true. So this is the Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. I did pick up the shade Buff Bisque, which is light, medium, neutral tones. This is the same shade that I was using in the other one, so I'm hoping that this does match. If not, I'm hoping that we can make it work with some concealer and bronzer or something, but this is the same exact shade that I was in the original Photo Focus, so I'm hoping that they are true to their original shades, and I believe it is also available in 20 shades, and it does retail for $6.49. I did have a little bit of a hard time finding the foundation just because it's so new, and I was like going constantly to Walgreens, CVS, Target looking for this, but I finally found it. I said, you know what? We're picking her up. And this is what it looks like. This is the packaging. It's the exact same packaging as the original. The only difference is that it does say Dewy on the container. It does have the same spatula application, which was another thing that a lot of people complained about, but again, for me, it's not that big of a deal. So we're gonna go ahead and just do half of the face so you guys can see the difference as far as that goes and the coverage. So a little bit of the claims though on this, I'm gonna pull it up on my computer actually. Okay, so it does say that this is an lightweight formula. It says that it hydrates, smooths complexion for a luminous finish, buildable coverage for normal to dry skin, shake well before use. This is vegan and cruelty free. It does say on the website that it does deliver buildable coverage, long lasting, it's a moisturizing formula, and it also has a hydrating glow. So I'm all about these claims. These claims are amazing. These are, you know, dry skin fantasy claims, so I'm hoping that this is a good foundation for me. So we're gonna go ahead and shake her up. I already prepped, primed, skincare, all that is done. We're gonna just jump right into the foundation. Okay, so that is about half of the face. I'm gonna zoom you guys in as well so you guys can see as I'm blending it out. Okay, so this is half of the face already done. So this is the foundation side, obviously, and then the no foundation. So you can definitely tell which side has the foundation. It does even out your skin tone. It does look hydrating. It's not like super flat like the original photo focus. It does have a nice luminosity. Again, the coverage is not full coverage like, you know, other foundations, but it did do a nice job of evening out my skin tone. Now, I did say that it is buildable, so I will be applying a second layer. Of course, you guys know I love my full coverage. So again, my freckles are still peeking through a little bit. It does not cling to my dry patches around my nose. You guys already know I have been sick and I've been blowing my nose a lot, so around my nose it is really red and irritated, super dry, especially because I have dry skin. So so far so good. I really like the finish of it. I like that it gives like a natural glow within. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of the face, and then we'll come back and do a second layer. Okay, so this is already the full application. The entire face is done. So this is what it looks like. I absolutely love the finish of it. It's dewy. I love my dewy luminous foundations. So this might be like a nice foundation for winter time. I'm really digging this and I'm super excited. And I hope that this lasts throughout the day, because if it does, it would be an amazing foundation for the winter time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit more around my cheeks, because that's where I have the most pigmentation, of course. And then we're going to see how it kind of builds up. So I did add a little bit more just to the cheeks, seeing the coverage and see if it is buildable, seeing if that claim is true. We're going to go ahead and blend her out. Okay, so this is the second layer of the foundation, and it did bring a little bit more coverage, and it doesn't completely cover my freckles like other foundations that claim to be full coverage, but the coverage is buildable. I do agree with that claim. It is giving it a healthy glow to the skin. The shade is pretty good. It does match the previous shade for the photo focus, so if you're looking for this foundation, don't know what shade to grab. If you are using the previous photo focus, I think that they are pretty similar as far as shade matching, but I'm really living for it, you know, especially for winter time. It's not clinging to any of my dry patches, and I'm here for it. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish the rest of my makeup, and then I will check in once that is all done, so you guys can see what my makeup looks once everything is completed. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished the rest of my makeup. This is the final look, and this is what the foundation is looking like. And looking at my mirror, I actually really like it. It has a very nice, dewy, luminous feel to it and look to it. It's not too luminous where it's like, oh my god, this is empowering. I did add a little bit of highlight, and the highlight on top of this foundation just looks stunning. Like, it just looks so pretty. I think it's a very natural finish. It does look like my skin. I don't feel like it's cakey. So looking at the claims, it is a really lightweight formula. I do agree with that. It is moisturizing. Again, it didn't really dry down to my patches. So I did set my face with some powder, so it did bring it down a little bit from the dewiness, but I feel like throughout the day the dewiness is going to come out through the foundation and the powders anyways. So that's why I really want to do a check-in so I can keep you guys posted and keep you guys updated on what it looks like. So as far as the claims, it is a lightweight formula. It does feel very moisturizing. It does deliver buildable coverage and a hydrating glow. So the only claim left that I need to really put to the test is the fact that it is long lasting. So currently it is 8:55, so 9 a.m. I know it is bright and early. I really wanted to test the longevity of the foundation, because again, if this is as good as the Photo Focus, the original formula that I really love, this is just the dewy version, I'm going to be here for this foundation. So I really wanted to test the longevity of it. So we're going to go ahead and test it out. It is currently 8:55 a.m. So 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go ahead, get what I got to get done, go ahead and eat breakfast, take care of the little one, do all of the things that I need to get done throughout the day, and then I will be checking in throughout the day. So I will see you guys very soon. Alright guys, it is now 2:30 and I'm doing another check-in. and this is what the foundation looks like so far. So far I haven't really noticed anything. The one thing that I did notice is that my under eye is a little cracky, but that is probably because I use a different concealer than I normally do. So that's not too much of a concern, but otherwise, I mean, the foundation looks really, really good. Just checking in another check-in for the foundation, and so far I am loving it. Love the dewy, love the luminosity, love the glow of it. So far I haven't noticed that it's like gone into my fine lines or anything. I have been blowing my nose, but you can't really see like it breaking up or anything, so that's good. I think this will be probably my last check-in. Wow, okay, haz otro, mami. So I think this is probably going to be my last check-in, because it is currently like 4 something. So it's been 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been about 7 hours, and the foundation looks good. Like, I can't complain. It's been 7 hours. And I mean, usually by now foundations will start to rub off and stuff, and obviously I've been eating, I've been doing things around the house, and I have been blowing my nose because I'm still getting over my cold, and it's not really breaking up around my nose either. So far so good. Everything still looks intact. Nothing seems to be breaking apart or settling into fine lines or anything, so I like it. It's good. Alright guys, so it is now 9:18, so I have been wearing this foundation for about 12 hours now. So this is a very long wear test, and we are doing our final check-in. My hair is up in a bun, my lippy is off, I'm in my cozy PJs. It's time to take this makeup off, but I wanted to do one last final check-in with you guys and show you guys what the foundation is looking like after a very long day. Now, I did not touch anything on my face. I did not retouch it, blot, nothing. And I mean, like, it doesn't look super oily. Again, I do have very dry skin, so that might have to do with it, but I mean, it looks good. The only thing that I do have a concern about is that it did really break up around my under eye area. Again, I was using a concealer that I don't really like, and I was testing it out, and I've been testing it out for a couple days, and I think I can really like say that I don't like this concealer. So that is probably why, because it wasn't even just this foundation. It's been doing that with my usual foundations that I really, really like. So I don't think I like that concealer that I was using, but other than that, it did not really sink in into my fine lines. It's barely starting to sink in around my smile lines, and my forehead looks good. It doesn't look like it's sunk into any of those lines either. It did break apart a little bit on my nose, but other than that, I think the foundation looks really good. So yeah, I would say I definitely give it a thumbs up. This foundation is great. I definitely see myself using this throughout the winter especially. So that's that, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this review with a little bit of a weird twist at the end. I know that this is another foundation review, but 2020 is all about all these new products, so I'm so excited to test all these new products out, and I will see you guys in my next video. But for now, it's time to sign off and take this makeup off and crawl into bed because this girl's tired. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.